Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you are learning Looker and wondering how Looker connects to your database, so this is video for you. Today we will cover how to connect to data sources in Looker, including the what data sources Looker support and how the connection works, who sets it up, who are going to create this connection, and how data flows securely from your database to the Looker. Okay, so by the end of this video, so you will clearly understand how Looker talks to your data. So here is the connection diagram. Okay, so currently we can see here in our screen. So in a Looker, connecting a data source means creating a secured connection between the Looker and your database. So we are going to create the secured connection between the both the places. So important point here is Looker does not store any data. So it's not an in-memory tool. It's not going to store any data at all. So Looker only queries data live from your database. So whatever the data is available in the database, it will hit and it will run the based on the query basis. So when users explore data or open dashboards, so whenever you create any explore, right, you can see here. I mean, you can explore this kind of data, right? The backend it will generate the SQL query, and the SQL query is going to hit the backend data. Looker sends SQL queries directly to the database, and it will return the result. So that is the one the Looker it is going to work. Whereas coming to the connections, you can see it will support a lot of databases, modern the popular databases, including BigQuery, Snowflake, Redshift, Amazon, Antinum, and Azure Databricks as well. So as long as your data is in a supported SQL-based database, so your database is supporting SQL, in that case, Looker can connect it. So if your database connecting to the SQL, it will support it. Okay. So here is the option called how we are going to create, but unfortunately we don't have option to show you how we are going to create the connection here. So there is an option called here in admin. So in the we don't have the option to show you here, but here is the task. Okay, so if you go to the admin, there is an option called connection. So if you add a connection, if you ask for the add, I need to create a connection. In that case, it will pop up this page. So this connection who is going to create means the only user Looker admins can create this connection. Not only the admin, but users also create, but the users definitely have the admin privileges. So they can create the connection, and they can edit the existing connections to check the credentials, and they can test and validate the connection. So is the connection is working fine or not, they can do. So basically the end users who are the developers are the normal users, right? The end users are developers usually use the existing connection. So the connection creation is the admin, completely admin task. So normally the developers and the end users, they were not going to create any. In fact, they don't have the access. Okay, so here is the connection fields we highlighted here. So we need to provide the what kind of database type and the project or host. We need to provide the database name and the username, the credentials, username and password. Some cases we will use the service account. What kind of the schema we are going to connect, and what is the secure layer we need to details we need to provide. Okay, so here is the connection we need to provide in our own name. So here is the dialect we need to select what kind of dialect. It's the BigQuery or Amazon Redshift or Azure Databricks we need to provide. Here we need to provide the remote host or the port. So based on the dialect, it is going to change these details. Okay, dynamically it will change the details. If you select for the BigQuery, it will ask for the service account details. So if you upload the service, the account details, right? So it will automatically fetch the data. Okay. So here is the details about the connection, how we are going to create and how data flows in the Looker. So whenever we create, right, you can see here. So while we create any dashboards or explore. So this is that the sample one I created here, the explorer, the report. So whenever the user explore or reads a or dashboard, so Looker reads the LookML model. So based on the backend LookML model, it will reads and it will generate the SQL. So this is a SQL query. It's then generated dynamically. the SQL is sent to the connected database. So what is the database we connected in the backend? We can see here. So here is the connection we provided here. So backend, it will push back to the backend database. In the database, it will run and it will return the result to the looker. So looker visualize this data. So once we receive the data, it will visualize based on the what kind of visualizations we selected. So the connection is a foundation. So without it, it won't work. So if connection is failed, something, if you are any bad connection, if the credentials are not